Hi you guys, it's me Shantae and welcome back to my channel Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've been here before, welcome back and thank you as always. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much and welcome to my channel. Today you guys, I'm so excited. I will be making some candied yam. Yes, candied yams, and I know a lot of you all will be making this for Easter Sunday, which is coming up April 12th. Well, we still have about a month or so left. But this is a great idea, a great recipe. It's very simple, easy peasy as usual. I try to bring y'all recipes that are very simple and very easy to do because I know a lot of you guys, if you're watching cooking channels, more than likely you're not a chef like me. So, without further ado, let's shake something up. All right, you guys, for this easy peasy simple candy yam recipe, you're gonna need 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup of light brown sugar, a half a can of this sweetened condensed milk. This is sweetened condensed milk. As you can see on the inside, it's a very thick condensed type milk if you've never used sweetened condensed milk before. So I have some simple vanilla, that's imitation vanilla. I have some cinnamon, some nutmeg, a whole stick of butter, and a cup and a half of water. I also have over here, which I have already pre-boiled, and I have some sweet potatoes. This is about 4 medium-sized sweet potatoes. And what I did was I washed them off first really good, and I pre-boiled them first with the skin on. And now that they are done, I'm going to drain the water off of them and let them sit to cool down, then peel them and put them straight in a pan. So let me do that first so that they can cool down. So I'm just going to strain this. Woo. I'm going to strain this. Now I'm going to let this sit until it cools down before I start peeling it, because I want the natural sugars of the sweet potato to remain inside the sweet potato. So I won't peel this just yet while they're warm. I'm going to wait till they get completely cool. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead over to my stovetop and begin my sauce. All right, you guys, so I'm going to start on my sauce, and I turn my pot on a medium low. First, I'm going to add my stick of butter, the whole stick. Of course, I'm using Land O'Lakes. Add my whole stick of butter and let that melt a bit. All right, y'all, so my butter is melting there. I'm going to go ahead at this point and add in my sugar so that it can combine together. That's 1 cup of my white sugar, and I'm going to use 1 cup of this light brown sugar. I'm not going to pack it. Most people pack it and say that that's a cup. I don't know. I'm not a chef. I just do it how I do it. So that's 1 cup of light brown sugar. I'm going to let this all marinate together. The sugar and the butter. That's good already. It ain't even done, but it still looks good. Just the fact that it's butter and sugar. Anything with butter and sugar, it's a great combination. Let that marinate a little bit in there together with the butter. All right, so my sugar and my butter has combined together. Now I'm gonna add everything else. I'm gonna add my cup and a half of water. I'm gonna mix this up just like so. Okay. Yeah, mix that up just like that. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of cinnamon, tablespoon of ground nutmeg, if I can open it. All right, about a tablespoon. Let me open it from this side. All right. I'm gonna add this vanilla, 2 tablespoons. And I'm gonna add a half a can of this condensed sweet milk to start out with. And for the record, this is a 14-ounce can, so I just added about half of it Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. This is the best ever. Take you a can of this right here. Mix it with 1 container of cream cheese. Add you a tablespoon of vanilla, and you'll have you some great, what you call that stuff? Icing for your cake. Ooh, honey. That's what you'll have. Honey, you'll have your great cream cheese icing, baby. You can put that on anything. Cinnamon rolls, donuts, you can put that on anything, honey. I'm going to let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes on low while I check on my potatoes and see if they're ready to be peeled. Alright, so my potatoes has cooled down. I'm going to go ahead and peel them for you guys. I like to pre-boil my potatoes first because that way they won't take so long in the oven. Some people just cut them straight and cook them, but I don't. I like to boil them with the skin on and then slice them. And they're still kind of firm. As you can see, they're not mushy. They're still kind of firm. And I like to do them like this. Lay them in my pan. And then once my broth get ready, I'm going to pour that on top. Cover it with foil. And stick it in the oven on 400 for about 35 minutes or so. Maybe 40. The outside look like it's a little soft, but it's not cooked all the way through the middle. And I make these kind of thick. I don't like them too thin. I don't like them too thick. Maybe just like that. As you can see, they're still firm. They're not mushy at all. I'm going to finish the rest, and then I'll show you when I come and pour it on top. Look at that sauce. Look at that sauce. Okay, so my sauce is ready, y'all. I'm going to turn this off. It has thickened up, and it's very sweet. I tasted it myself. So I'm going to take this sauce and pour this over my candied yams. Over my sweet potatoes, rather. Pour this over my sweet potatoes just like so. Alrighty. And I'm going to make sure that they're all down in there. And I'm going to cover this in foil and stick it in the oven. Cover it. 400-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. Just so it can cook and marinate in that sauce, and in the oven it goes. See you in about 40 minutes. All right, look at here, guys. Look at my yams, my candied yams. They have candied. They have candied just about. I took them out of the oven. They did cook about 40 minutes. I took them out and I let them cool down a little bit because y'all know this syrup and these potatoes, this stuff is super hot. So I'm going to plate some. And I only cooked a little bit just for my husband because he's going to eat all of this by himself. I'm going to taste a little bit of it, but I really cooked them for him. You see the butter, the brown sugar. Look at there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me taste this, you guys. It's still hot. The syrup thickened up. It's still hot. I told y'all I cooked this on 400 for about 45 minutes. So the syrup got thick. See that thick buttery syrup in there? You could take some of this syrup, honey, pour it on top of your piece of pound cake. Just a piece of plain pound cake. Put your little whipped topping on top. Honey, you got another dessert. Y'all, these potatoes still really hot, and I let them cool down. Y'all know potatoes and syrup, when it get hot, it's hot. But this is so good. You taste the vanilla. You taste that sweet and condensed milk, the butter, the sugar. I mean, this is good. This is good. I can eat this with a piece of cornbread, honey. And let that be the reason. Okay. My husband like, hurry up so I can eat it. I'm gonna give you some, boo. Okay.
So true.
Okay. Let me taste it again. It's good, baby. This is good. You really gonna. I know how you love sweet potatoes, so you're gonna really enjoy this. It's hot. I don't want to burn my tongue. Look, y'all. Easy peasy recipe. If you have not ever made candy yams and you're trying to figure out how to make them, when you boil your potatoes, make sure you don't boil them for too long. Even if you want to peel them and slice them before you boil them, that's okay too. I just find out doing this is easier for me, pre-boiling them before. So that's all you need. The ingredients are there. You just need some sweetened condensed milk, butter, white sugar, brown sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, water, and a pot. Let it simmer together till it thickens up. Pour it over, cover, 400 degrees, 40 to 45 minutes, and there you have it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have not done so already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so every time I upload one of these easy peasy recipes, you'll be notified. Until next time, thank you for watching. Let me just have another bite, babe.